Hi diamond painting friends, this is Jessica with Tiny Worlds of Wonder, and today I'm joined by a special guest. My daughter Sophia is sitting here with me. Say hi, Sophia.
Hi.
And I don't know if Sophia is like a huge fan of diamond painting. She's a fan of regular painting. This is the one I call my artsy daughter on my videos, but it's really fun to have her here because I'm filming on a Saturday. I don't usually film on Saturdays. It's family time. But as you can see, I had something arrive today that I was not going to wait until next Wednesday to unbox. So here we are. My hands are a little dirty from gardening, but we're going to do this anyway. So this is my very first order from Diamond Art Club ever in my life. And there's a pretty big reason that I have not purchased from Diamond Art Club until now. So the first reason, I'm about to get brutally honest about Diamond Art Club for you guys here today. I'm going to tell you my impressions of Diamond Art Club, and then maybe you'll see my impressions change as we go along a little bit, which could be really interesting too. Before I get into this too far though, I want to say thank you so much. We've hit 500 subscribers. We're a little bit over 500 now.
Yay!
Yay, Sophia says. So when I started this, I really didn't know if this channel was going to be that interesting to anybody. I love to watch diamond painting videos, but I didn't know how many of you out there would be interested in what we were doing here. And honestly, it didn't really matter to me. I did this more for my own enjoyment and to create something that I think is really fun. So the fact that over 500 of you have joined me here on the channel and are enjoying the content just means the world to me. So huge thank you. I could not have done it without some help from some really supportive fellow YouTubers. Crafting with Mrs. Crochet and Coffee, Rachel Ray, Rambling Rose and Diamond Painting, Crafting with Christy, and a number of others who have, and Meredith at Foreign Service Crafter, a number of others who have given the channel a shout out and sort of helped me along the way. So huge thanks to you, viewers and fellow YouTubers. But without further ado, I'm going to tell you my honest impressions of Diamond Art Club before getting my first order today. So, number one, I've never ordered from Diamond Art Club because I am the kind of person who does not buy something if it's popular. I'm just that way. I'm weird that way. If everybody else likes it, then I'm determined not to like it.
Mom,
I don't know.
You're such a hipster.
I'm such a hipster. I don't know. Sophie says I'm such a hipster. Maybe so. I do drive a Prius. Who knows? But I just am not that into popular things. So that's one thing you can judge me for, I guess. But the other couple of reasons that I haven't bitten the bullet on Diamond Art Club, the first is just because I have a very particular style of artwork that I like. And I find the selection on Diamond Art Club pretty uniform. Like a lot of very similar styles on Diamond Art Club. A lot of Mandy Manzano, and while I really appreciate Mandy Manzano's artwork and I think she's very talented, it's not really up my alley. So I haven't found anything until this point that I was really interested in. And then the last reason that I haven't really been interested in buying a Diamond Art Club until this release was just because I think that they render a lot of their paintings in too small a size. So I have a couple examples for you that I'll stick in the video here of paintings that I might have really been interested in, but after seeing them online and seeing how they actually turned out, I just couldn't go there. They're just too small. And I know why they're doing that. They don't want every painting to be huge. I understand that. But some artwork just requires a larger size. So I'll stick a couple photos in right here.
1 hour later.
Sophie says 1 hour later. So the reason I did finally decide to purchase some diamond art clubs, A, their quality is notoriously good, of course. B, they pay their artists and license their artwork legally. That's a huge plus to me. And finally, they had one piece back in stock that I've had my eye on, and then I found 2 fine art pieces that I think were just recently released. So we're going to get into a couple of these. The first 2 I'm going to unbox are really popular here on YouTube. If you want to skip ahead to the third one, which is not so popular, feel free to do that. But the first one I'm going to unbox is the painting called Tangled. So Sophia's being Sophia. You guys can't see this. Oh my gosh. She's like giving me bunny ears and... You know, having teenagers is a whole new experience. She's very sweet. She's very sweet.
Yep.
Most of the time, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into this. Sophia's going to give her honest impressions also as we go.
Oh, man.
But not too honest, Sophia.
Oh, okay.
I just put that disclaimer out
I'm just
there.
going to do the most horrible insults I can do.
No, you're not. She's a nice kid. All right. I've never seen a DAC toolkit before, even though you guys have, so I'm going to check it out. Everything comes in a cute little baggie, and their waxes are heart-shaped. Say aw, Sophia. Say aw. That's so cute. And a nice squishy, and a blue pen. That's really fun. And the squishy fits. That's awesome. And a 3-placer. And some baggies. Awesome. And a clear tray. Very fun. I love their heart-shaped wax. Here, Sophia, be a friend. Will you stick those back in the bag for me?
Oh, man.
How do I ever do this without an assistant? This is so nice. All right. Now, this Tangled painting was one that I was resisting buying because it was another one where I was just convinced it was going to be too small. Then I saw a couple of you unbox it, and I was like, maybe it's not. Feel it, Sophia.
It's fuzzy.
Ooh. You guys knew I was going to do that, didn't you? You totally knew I was. Okay. So this is a very, very cool canvas. And I've never actually done a painting with a clear cover before. Ever. So here's Tangled. This is going to be really glary. Let's see what I can do. I don't know if there's anything I can do about it, you guys. Sorry about that. Okay. So my honest first impression, A, the canvas is super soft. B, the canvas is super sparkly, and that's awesome. But C, I do think this painting is far too small for the level of detail that we're after here. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it'll be pretty. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure that we're going to be able to tell what it is. What do you think, Sophia?
It looks like it could be kind of pixelated.
Yeah, I think so too. And the reason if I was buying this off AliExpress, I would not buy something this detailed in less than a 50 by 70. And this one is 38 by 54. So it's quite a bit smaller than that.
It looks kind of high quality though.
Looks very high quality.
I don't know the standard.
Very high quality, yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have any troubles with any of that. There's sort of like looks like a machining ridge line or something along the glue here, but I really, really doubt that's going to be any kind of issue at all. And I know with these clear covers that I don't technically have to flatten them. I might be actually making it worse than it was. We'll see. Because I may actually just roll this back up. But so here's the top half. I know I always have a hard time getting these in camera. I'm impressed with the fact that I can bend this. There's the top half with the lights in the sky.
It's more fabric-y,
There's
right?
the bottom half. Yeah, it's much more fabric-y than a lot of the canvases I do. So that's really cool. Whoops.
Just broke everything.
I just broke everything. Here's some of the colors. I don't know how much I want to disturb this because I'm going to put it all back in the bag. I'll disturb it a little. Crinkle alert. Ooh, look at that green color. Those blue colors. I'm going to a craft retreat at the end of the month, and this might be a really fun one to take along because I won't have to worry about, I could transport it rolled up. That would be really nice. Okay, I have to say, these drills look amazing. They look outstanding. They do have the little dimples in the bottom, or the little
Bumps.
they're like bumps where they put them in the mold. But yeah, really good. It all looks really good. I honestly expected really good, and it's really good. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, so my first one, I have mixed feelings. I really, really think it's too small. And if you're gonna charge, this one was around $40, I think. If you're gonna charge $40 for a painting, I want it to be good. I want to pay the artist too. I don't mind paying the $40, but yeah. So that's my honest first impression, is that it's just, to me, like so much of their artwork, it's just rendered too small. Hey friend, thanks. Would you put that back in there for me? So nice having an assistant. This is great. Okay, the second one I'm gonna unbox for you. I'll get moving on this because I spent a lot of time talking at the beginning. The second one I'm gonna unbox for you is, the original painting is called Starry Night, but this is Starry Nights by Vincent van Gogh. So, I don't know if you guys are art history nerds like Sophia and I. Thanks, Sophia. Sophia.
Yeah.
But she and I found out that Van Gogh painted this in 1889, the year before he died. So this is one of his, I don't know if it's one of his very last paintings, do you know? But it happened right at the end of his life. So this is actually a painting I've been wanting to do for a long time. But I'm really picky about these fine art paintings because so many companies render them too bright. And the originals, as they are just not that bright. They're a little more muted. But this one, my impression of this one was that it is a really nice rendering. It's a little bit bright. It has some really nice blues, but it's not so bright that it's just blindingly blue. It's pretty true to...
It looks like it could be a little saturated, like the colors, but
yeah.
I mean, the colors in the original are kind of saturated already, but...
Yeah, they're not quite this saturated, so it is a little bumped up in color, but I didn't want something too flat blue either. Like, I wanted a little blue is nice. We have some nice blue in there. That's gonna be fun. Now, if I'm not mistaken, where did I put the drills in the other one? This one has some Aurora Borealis in it. Sophia, that means that the drills have a different kind of finish on them.
I was like, what?
What?
What are you talking about?
So let's see if we can figure out which ones they are. I can see right away. See how they kind of have that
Oh, the sort of hollow-y.
holographic sort of, yeah. Isn't that super cool?
Yeah.
That's going to be awesome. You guys are not going to be able to see that, but the 125 is one of the ABs. I bet the white is also. I might be wrong about that. I shouldn't just toss these things out there. Actually, no, I think it's just that sort of off-white color. That's really beautiful. I do really like the colors on this one. Some of this really saturated blue, the AB. I guess they're kind of whitish. Yeah, whitish. That's going to be really lovely. Level of pixelation, what do you think?
Well, I don't think it's too bad because his paintings weren't super, like, fine detail anyway.
Yeah.
So it should be probably fine. I don't know.
I think it's going to be fine too.
Yeah.
This one, I think the size is much better than the first one. The first one makes me kind of sad. The Tangled. I wish it was like a 50 by 70. But this one's going to be a blast to do, I think. And knowing that your drills are going to be really good quality before you start makes me so much more excited to start. Because I just know I'm not going to have any of those annoying, frustrating issues. Yeah. All right. So that is 2 of the 3 that I ordered. The third one is one that, in my experience, I see unboxed on YouTube a little bit less often. So this one is called The Virgin of the Lilies by William Adolphe Bouguereau. I don't speak French, so I'm sure my pronunciation is terrible. But he was a French painter, active right around the time that Van Gogh was, but in a very different style, obviously. If I'm not mistaken, that's who the artist is for this one. I think that's who it is. Obviously, this one is not a licensed artist because he's dead.
Yeah. They're just throwing money at his gravestone.
Oh, so morbid, Sophia.
I'm sorry, this is what came into my head.
All right, so this one's a little bit larger. This is a 52 by 76. The Starry Nights was 46 by 37. And I think I told you what size the Tangled was when we were there. And this is another one. It's nice and big, but I'm not sure it's big enough because it has faces in it. So we're gonna see if my impression of Diamond Art Club holds true, that they tend to print their canvases much too small. All right, so be ready to be either amazed or something. Okay, you guys can only see a tiny bit of feet. Really, this bottom part is hugely black. I assume it's black. Yep, 310. Even though I don't know, was the original artwork black? Yeah. Yeah, it is. I just remembered an impression of Diamond Art Club. So I'm going to add it to my video here. Diamond Art Club occasionally, in an attempt to keep their paintings smaller, does some interesting hand charting in some of their pieces. And I've seen some of that. If I can find an example of their interesting hand charting, I'll stick that right here. But I'm hoping that this one is going to turn out okay. On camera, it certainly looks okay. In person,
It looks pretty saturated to me.
it looks pretty saturated. But remember, the colors over here are not necessarily going to be the colors you put down.
I don't know. Okay.
It actually looks pretty good, I think. My first impression is that this one will work. The faces, if they're shaded with the level of detail that it looks like they are, I think will definitely be better than the faces on the painting I'm working on right now.
The faces look fine to me.
Yeah, and that's, I think, always the biggest trick, getting that right. So this one's really beautiful. That's my impression of it so far. L is 327. I might just dig into this bag of diamonds and see what's in here. This says AB too, so we'll see what's AB. I really want to know what this purple is right here, because I hope whatever that purple is not actually what's charted. I hope whatever the purple color is not actually the color of drill that we're going to use. That was difficult for me to say. 327. It is that color. On the original, there's definitely not purple.
Can I see it?
Zero purple.
There is actually some.
Is there?
It's just
Where?
a bit more brown, like more of a maroon.
Okay.
Sort of like.
Never judge a painting till it's done. That's the rule we all have to follow, right?
There.
See, my eyes just see that as brown. That's why she's the artist, I guess. She can see these things. All right. What color is our AB? That's what I'm curious.
It's a bit more blue in the painting, probably.
What color is the AB? Do you see any holographic drills, Sophia?
Is it the white ones?
If it is, they're not really very outgoing. Oh no, I found them. They're orange. It's the orange. Very cool. I think all three of these are squares. I didn't tell you that, and I didn't even really look that hard. Yep, all three are squares. Those are going to be really cool, AB. That's going to be fun. That is 131. They list them in order, Sophia. Not everybody does that. That's super nice.
All right.
131. Yeah, it's the flowers here. That's going to be really cool.
Oh, those are orange? Which,
These are. Yeah.
These? Is that it?
No, I bet that's going to be yellow.
Oh,
We'll see. We'll see. That'd be interesting. Okay, so in conclusion, number 1, Diamond Art Club paintings, the quality is really good from what I can see. I've never done one. I'm about to. I've never done one. The canvases look very nice. The drills look very nice. I would say my impression that a lot of their artwork is rendered too small based on this experience is somewhat true. I mean, the Tangled is far too small. Think about it this way. If you had the level of pixelation from a Dreamer Designs canvas that some of the Diamond Art Club has, then I think, yeah, I'm going to say this. It's going to be controversial. I know it's going to be, but I think there's a little bit of a double standard going on there. Put your hateful comments below. No, don't do that. It's just diamond painting. Don't do that. Yeah, because I've seen some Diamond Art Club that are at least as pixelated as some of the Dreamer designs that people were ragging on so hard there for a while. And I personally am not super happy with any over pixelation. I mean, beyond what has to be there for any diamond painting. So I would say Diamond Art Club, I still think you render a lot of your images too small. This one, I'm liking. The Tangled, way too small, I think. It needs to be almost twice as big. But the Starry Nights, really happy with that one too. So 2 out of 3, I think, is a win. And of course, I won't judge Tangled completely until I have it all the way finished. I do love the artist licensing. I said I love the quality. So hopefully Diamond Art Club will continue to expand their selection. I know since they license those artists legally that it's more expensive for them than for a lot of the AliExpress companies, and I appreciate that. I'm willing to pay the extra for good quality paintings. Yeah. So I think I've listed all the pros and cons that I was thinking about, Sophia.
All right.
So we'll sign off here. We're going to enjoy the rest of our weekend. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. As always, spread some joy wherever you are. And Sophia and I, or maybe just me, we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Hi.